I shove the pencil behind my ear. I hold the sketch pad next to my face and lean into the mirror. I take inventory of my features in the self-portrait. Let's see. I have rendered the oval shape of my face, neatly arched black eyebrows a la Puglia, and a satisfactory Tuscan nose, prominent yet not too large. The lips are full in the center with commas in the corners, and finally, the eyes, two round, dark planets of pain. I prop up the pad on the table and stand to observe the drawing from a different perspective. I've been looking at this mug for 33 years, so you'd think there'd be no surprises. I lean over my work and squint. The hair is not right. I hold the tip of the soft HB graphite pencil flat, whisking it above the forehead in quick, successive strokes, smudging the hairline with my thumb, softening the fine strands at the temples. I have used every technique to lighten the overall effect and lift the mood of this faccia, but no matter how I tinker, I'm looking at the portrait of an unhappy woman. I snap a photo of the sketch. Dear Dr. Sharon, the self-portrait you requested is attached. I make my living drawing marble installations to scale. I'm a draftsman who also provides designs for customers. Forgive the lack of nuance in the sketch, but it is a truthful rendering of how I see myself. They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but it would appear my sojourn began with a litany of missteps that led to a faceplant. This is why I'm here. I need your help to get up and move forward, emotionally. I read your keys to contentment online. Make your own happiness. I will be happy to when I am able to define it. Follow your heart. Easy for others to say, sure, follow your heart, but only if you have a good sense of direction. Listen to your inner voice. Trying. When I follow the daily Instagram posts that feature a cup of coffee, a cookie, and the advice of general philosophers, it seems my life gets worse. I am trying to change, but reinvention is impossibly hard work for someone who isn't sure where to begin or how. You see, I am the people pleaser in my family, the unsung cook, maid, babysitter, and driver. Looking down the road, I will become the nurse, responsible for our soon-to-be elderly parents, because my brother and sister have families of their own. I am newly single and childless, which means I'm available to serve more. My role has been carved as if it were etched in marble, and I know marble. I created a dream board with pictures and images of all I long for. It's in the shape of the country of Italy, which should tell you something about my heart's desire. There are the rolling hills of Tuscany, the marble quarries of Carrara, and the speedboats of Lake Como. I want to celebrate life, not dread it. I moved into my parents' basement apartment when I decided to leave my husband. My family prays that I reconsider and return to my ex. They are not alone. The general population of my hometown concurs. In fact, at our church, the Sodality, the women's service organization equal to the Knights of Columbus for the men, even offered a humiliating mass for reconciliation. They were fervently praying one way while I prayed the other. I said the rosary so many times during my divorce proceedings, I rubbed the face of Jesus off the crucifix. I have held a passport since I was 18 years old, but have yet to use it. It is just one empty page after another of pristine navy jacquard without a single stamp to anywhere or the slightest scuff on the leather cover. When I went to renew it last year, the man at the passport office said, "Why bother?" I want to bother. I want to know what it's like to see the places that have lived in my imagination since I first read about them in books. Is there something out there for me, Dr. Sharon? Is there such a thing as bliss? If so, can you help me find it, with or without the cookie? GCB, Lake Como, New Jersey.